might have never heard of the Rhone region, but you really should. It is in the center of Germany, in the state of Thuringia, and it is known for its tranquility, its beautiful nature. It's got a lot of things for families, for solo people, for hikers, for bikers, for any kind of person who just wants to relax and enjoy nature at its best. If you love a walk in nature, this is a perfect place to be. You can even have guided walks where people explain to you the regional flowers and herbs, some of which you can eat, some of which are actually toxic for you, and you could die eating this berry, for instance. It's good to have a local guide with you that can explain to you all the different things. For instance, the geological importance of the area, which has a lot of examples of different sediments of stones. It seems to be a volcanic region, and you can see it in a lot of parts. But without having a guide, you might just walk by it, so it's good to have someone there. By the way, May in particular is the best month to visit because everything is starting to grow. So many lush trees, so many flowers everywhere. It's really nice and warm but not too hot, and you don't have the problem with ticks and mosquitoes yet, which is really good. And it's also good to know that might be a lot of wind, and sometimes there's even a little bit of snow, so always watch the weather report, take a windproof jacket with you, and layer up and down so you are prepared for any kind of weather, but you will enjoy it. It is really awesome.
And now we're in the forest where a famous Rhön type of guy plundered and hid, and we're looking for the trails.
We didn't actually find this cave where he hid because it has been destroyed by winds, but you can still find this trail and read all the stories about him because he was a local legend and he helped the poor people and he gave back from the rich. You know, that type of guy. Did you know that the Rhön has been given the status of a dark sky reserve, of which there are only 9 worldwide? That is thanks to its very little light pollution and preservation of nature even at night. And that is a big honor and standout feature of the Rhone region. And I actually saw Jupiter and 3 of its moons. If you want really hearty German cuisine like lots of dumplings, meat and sauce, this is your heaven. These are the graduation works of Bad Salzung in a spa town in the center of Germany, and they have a lot of health benefits for you. You basically rent such a coat, which has been traditional as far back as the Middle Ages, and then you walk all along the many walls made from brushwood, on which water is dripping down, and the water is actually pumped up from the region's salt water levels, which is really healthy if you breathe it in because the woods make it splash and causes tiny driplets to be in the air, and you deeply inhale that, and it helps your lungs and prevents your body from catching a lot of bacteria, especially during the colder winter months. You can also get a glimpse of the behind the scenes of how people back then made salt, prepared different things throughout history, and yeah, you can taste it. It's salty. Surprise! My last special mention goes out to the lovely people in the area. They're all so hospitable, really nice and friendly and welcoming, and it's been a joy meeting all the people and talking to the locals and just staying in their hotels and being shown around. It was really nice. And fun fact, there is actually a fun museum with German jokes. The mention goes also out to the Rhön sheep, which have black heads and white bodies, and also I found out what the fox says.